Ever wonder why credit cards feel like a blessing one moment and a nightmare the next? You're not alone. Credit card companies have mastered the art of making you spend more, trapping you in debt, and keeping you hooked with hidden tricks. But don't worry, I'm here to expose the biggest dangers lurking behind that plastic card in your wallet. From sneaky interest rate hikes to the real reason minimum payments exist, I'll break it all down so you can stay ahead of the game. If you want to protect your money, avoid financial traps, and use credit cards to your advantage instead of theirs, keep watching. I'll show you exactly what to watch out for, the best strategies to stay debt-free, and how to turn your credit score into a wealth-building tool. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss my latest money-saving tips. Now, let's get started. 1. The minimum payment trap. Paying just the minimum might seem convenient, but it's actually one of the biggest traps designed to keep you in debt for years. Every month, credit card companies only require you to pay a tiny percentage of your balance, usually around 1 to 3%. That sounds manageable, but the catch is that interest keeps piling up on the remaining balance. This means even a small debt can turn into thousands of dollars in interest over time. A $1,000 balance with a 20% interest rate can take over 5 years to pay off if you only make the minimum payments. And in that time, you could end up paying more in interest than the original amount you borrowed. The longer you stay in debt, the more money the banks make, so they have no incentive to help you pay it off quickly. Always aim to pay more than the minimum to avoid this costly trap. 2. The 0% interest tease. Credit card companies love to lure you in with tempting 0% interest offers, making it seem like free money. While these introductory rates can be helpful, they come with hidden risks that many people overlook. If you don't pay off the full balance before the promo period ends, you'll often get hit with a high interest rate on the remaining amount. Worse, some cards will retroactively charge you interest on the entire original balance, not just what's left. Many people assume they'll pay it off in time, but life happens. Unexpected expenses, job loss, or simple forgetfulness can leave you stuck paying way more than you expected. If you use a 0% card, make sure you have a solid plan to pay it off before the high interest kicks in. Otherwise, that free loan could turn into a financial disaster. 3. The credit score illusion. Many people believe having multiple credit cards boosts their credit score, but that's only true if you manage them wisely. Opening too many accounts too quickly can actually hurt your score because it signals financial instability to lenders. On top of that, every time you apply for a new card, a hard inquiry is added to your credit report, which can temporarily lower your score. But the real danger lies in high credit utilization. If you're using too much of your available credit, even if you pay on time, your score can drop significantly. Lenders prefer to see a utilization rate under 30%, so maxing out your cards is a red flag. Instead of opening multiple accounts thinking it will help, focus on keeping low balances and making on-time payments to truly boost your score. 4. Reward points manipulation. Credit card rewards sound like an easy way to get free money, but they're carefully designed to make you spend more. Studies show that people using credit cards instead of cash tend to spend up to 20% more on average, just because it doesn't feel like real money. The more you swipe, the more the banks profit, so they use rewards as a way to encourage unnecessary spending. On top of that, many rewards programs come with restrictions, blackout dates, and high redemption thresholds, making it difficult to actually cash in on the benefits. Some cards even have expiration dates on points, meaning you might never get to use them. Instead of chasing rewards, treat them as a bonus and never spend more than you normally would just to earn points. 5. The fine print fees. Many credit cards come loaded with hidden fees that can quietly drain your wallet if you're not careful. Late fees, annual fees, balance transfer fees, foreign transaction fees, the list goes on. Some cards advertise no annual fee, but then sneak in costly penalties for things like cash advances or paying late just once. These fees can quickly add up, making a seemingly great deal far more expensive than you expected. One of the worst offenders is the penalty annual percentage rate, which can skyrocket your interest rate if you miss a payment. Always read the fine print before signing up for a new card and keep track of any fees that might apply. The best way to avoid unnecessary charges is to always pay on time and choose a card with minimal hidden costs. 6. The false sense of security. Many people rely on credit cards as an emergency fund, but this is a risky strategy. While it's true that credit cards can help in a pinch, relying on them for emergencies can lead to long-term debt problems. The moment you put an emergency expense on a credit card, you're essentially borrowing money at high interest rates. If you can't pay it off quickly, that emergency could end up costing you double or triple the original amount. A smarter approach is to build a real emergency fund with at least 3 to 6 months worth of expenses. 7. The psychological spending effect. Credit cards trick your brain into spending more than you realize, and companies know this. When you pay with cash, you physically feel the money leaving your hands, making you more cautious with your spending. But with credit cards, there's no immediate pain of payment, so you're more likely to splurge. This is why people often end up with bigger restaurant bills, impulse purchases, and unnecessary subscriptions when using credit cards. The psychological trick of buy now, pay later makes it easy to underestimate how much you're actually spending. 8. The debt cycle struggle. Once you fall into the credit card debt cycle, it can be incredibly hard to break free. Interest keeps adding up, minimum payments barely make a dent, and before you know it, you're stuck in a never-ending loop of debt. Many people try to escape by opening new cards or taking out loans, but this often leads to even more debt. The key to breaking free is focusing on high-interest balances first and paying more than the minimum every month. Creating a solid debt repayment plan can help you escape this trap before it spirals out of control. The sooner you tackle your debt head-on, the sooner you'll regain control over your finances. 9. The deferred interest trap. Some store credit cards and financing offers advertise no interest for 12 months, making it seem like a great deal. However, these offers often come with a deferred interest clause, which means if you don't pay off the full balance by the end of the promotional period, you'll be charged interest on the entire original amount, not just what's left. Even if you're a single day late or have just a small remaining balance, all the backdated interest will hit your account at once. Many people fall for this trick because they assume they're getting free financing, only to be shocked when their balance suddenly skyrockets. 10. The false debt consolidation promise. Many credit card companies advertise balance transfer cards as an easy way to consolidate debt and lower your interest rates. While these cards can help, they come with hidden pitfalls that can make your financial situation worse. Most balance transfer offers come with a balance transfer fee, typically 3 to 5% of the transferred amount, which can add up quickly. Additionally, the low or 0% interest rate is usually temporary. After the promotional period ends, the interest rate can jump significantly, sometimes even higher than your original card. Now you know the hidden dangers credit card companies don't want you to see. But knowledge is only power if you use it, so take action now. Start applying these strategies, stay ahead of the traps, and take control of your financial future. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this. And don't forget to subscribe for more eye-opening financial tips. Stay tuned, because in my next video, I'll be revealing even more money-saving secrets. Remember, financial freedom isn't just a dream, it's a choice you can make today. From $0 to $100,000. My step-by-step money blueprint. See you in the next video.